meeting with some of our top clients just to get some, real honest, raw feedback from you. What would you say we're doing really well? What would you say is going really well on your account and with our service?
I mean, starting off first with you, Holly. I mean, I feel like every time I have a question, you're quick to answer and get me a response. So that's starting with that. That's amazing. You help with the Jill, so obviously you're the first point of contact. So it's amazing that you actually reply and respond. So thank you. And then of course they do an awesome job with all the questions, asking, making sure, we're right now what we're doing is like we're filtering our leads so much right now, like starting with you guys, and then after they speak with the Jills, they'll speak with our self-scheduler, and then she's filtering them out even more, and we're reaching all our goals because of that. So that's definitely helping a lot. Yeah. It also takes away, from having to have someone in house that we have to constantly have there answering the phone and trying to keep them occupied with other things other than probably just the phone. But yeah, just definitely the Jills, you guys just make it so much easier.
Okay, well, that's amazing feedback. And whenever I have shared like a shout out to the Jills about any feedback that I've gotten from you guys, we have had so many responses from the Jills. And I know I've told you this before, but your company is one of the companies that they most enjoy answering for.
Good.
And I think that's a huge reflection on your team because it shows that you're taking care of your customers. And
yes, yeah.
So great job to you guys on that.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, question. How important is it for you guys to have a real human answer your calls? I know there's like it's a lot.
No, it's so important. It's so important. It humanizes us. It makes, we're not just what we're doing. I'll just give you an example. One thing that we do use AI for is requesting reviews. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like a quick voice, like, hey, it's Gonzales. We're just requesting a review. Let me show, kind of taking them to step. And we have had some feedback where it's like they'll respond like, I don't want to talk to a machine. I want to talk to a human. So, just we can see that with the Jills, it definitely is much better than humanizing, actually having someone real responding rather than having an AI machine doing it. Mm-hmm. And then we also our demographic with our customers is older adults, so it is a little bit harder for them to like AI. They're used to, I think someone younger is kind of, AI, it's part of our world now, where I think all the young people use AI for pretty much everything, right? But like the older generations are still wanting that human on human connection, and probably the young ones do too, but most, at least on our end, our older
your clients
clients they tend to gravitate toward the humans more than the AI.
Yeah, that makes sense for sure. Is there anything off the top of your head that we could improve or do better?
No, Holly. Actually, with a few weeks ago, I was asking you all these questions and trying to see like, how can we do it so that we can like possibly shorten up the time where the Jills, I know, but then it's like we can't. A lot of our customers, because they're older, it happens to us even when we visit them. Well, when we come do the job, they need somebody to talk to. They want somebody to talk to. So that's the case with a lot of things. Is like we've noticed that it's not really something you guys can do. It's just our customers, the type of people that look for us, are older, so they do tend to take a longer time on the phone, and they feel lonely sometimes, so they want to talk, keep the conversation going.
That's true.
So I think everything. I think the way that you guys are working with us, it's good. I don't really know what more I could ask for.